Welcome, Taurus Gemini, to your December Astrodice reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends. So for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make it a small horoscope. Okay. Taurus Gemini. What is going on in December for Taurus Gemini, please? Give me the best reading for Taurus Gemini. Okay, the moon coming out. Your planet coming out is Uranus with Taurus in the 9th house. The moon is on the other side, so I was looking at that. But anyways, just so you're knowing, like, where are you getting the moon? Okay, so Uranus. What is it? It is your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. Love that. Going straight into Taurus energy. Woohoo! Okay, let's do this. It's going to be slow. We know that, right? Slow and steady. Relaxed. So how's it going to be done? The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. Just the way we like it. Okay. And going straight into the 9th house. Ooh. This is going to talking about your spirituality academically or on a long journey. So really getting down within your spirituality. You could be on a spiritual journey or looking for knowledge, no matter what it is. Knowledge on anything. It could be spiritual knowledge. It could be academic knowledge. It could just be looking for the ultimate truth of how someone feels about you, or knowing the truth of where your path goes. We have a lot of enlightenment over here in awakening. So, and then you have the 9th house. So it pretty much kind of speaking for itself over here, right, guys? Kind of already shows you which path you're kind of taking. Okay. So getting straight into the beginning of the month. Clarify on Uranus, please. On Uranus. 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 Oh, the 9 of Pentacles coming up with some Taurus energy, also some Capricorn energy. Really feeling, look at that. Coming, you can't tell me you're not traveling, right? So your potential for a sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening, and you have this beautiful travel prosperity card. Wow. So you are definitely traveling in the ways of awakening or enlightening yourself, for sure. Finding your potentials. Clarify on Taurus for me. On Taurus for me. Inspiration and a tower. You're going to have to, there's going to be this like tower moment, but it's also kind of this overwhelming energy. It feels a little chaotic on this journey. You might feel like you need to bail out from some situation to be able to feel completely like the 9 of Pentacles. But I also feel this big, huge inspiration coming out of this card. It's kind of like, I know it's chaotic and it's overwhelming, but I'm trying to use as much inspiration as possible. Wow. Could be dealing with a King of Cups. It's got your emotions all kind of messed up in the 9th house. I feel like there's 2 different stories over here, you guys. It's like you're trying to get to this spiritual journey. You're trying to figure out what path you're supposed to be on. Are you on the right destined path? It's almost like you're trying to wake up to tell yourself the truth. But yet you're having a tower moment with the King of Cups. Is this a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio? We have Scorpio here. This is a Pisces card. Could be anyone. But it also feels like, because you're on this spiritual journey, the inspiration is, I am under the water. I'm not feeling the way I'm supposed to be feeling, but yet I am still trying to travel this way because I'm waking up. And it almost feels like the more you're waking up in the beginning of the month, the more you're finding out that there are things that are going on around you that are maybe not healthy for you. And you're getting inspired to the understanding. You're having the truth. You're having this understanding that maybe this King of Cups is not the right person for me. Maybe this King of Cups is too emotional. Maybe they're moody. Water sign moody, right? Oh, we didn't see that happening. You know, their moods are up and down and all over the place. And maybe you're having this understanding, and that's for some of you. And I do feel like that is actually for a lot of you. And if you're not dealing with a water sign, I mean, it could be anyone, right? But I do feel like you're having this wake up of how you feel about this person, and that maybe this person is not the person that you thought they were. Maybe this person is not the path for you. Let's clarify on the Nine of Pentacles. They're too moody. I'm gonna say it. They're too moody. King of Cups upside down is moody. That's mood swings. One day they're with me, the next day they're not. And it's getting me kind of emotional, but I'm sitting over here trying my hardest to just be beautiful. Yeah, you're taking the swords out of yourself and telling yourself, no, I'm not dealing with this. I'm actually removing swords. As I'm waking up, there is this change that's inside of you, Taurus Gemini, that is waking you up to tell you, take the swords out. Do not allow those to be there. Escape and separate yourself from this energy. Clarifying on the Tower is the Queen of Cups. Having the intuition and that, there it is again, that enlightenment and that waking up and using that, yeah, that insight. You can perceive now to the bottom of the cup in the beginning of the month, knowing exactly where you're sitting. And inspiration, there's a lot of inspiration, a lot of water here too. You guys could also have water in your chart, for some of you, because now we have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, or you could definitely be dealing with a water sign. Okay, so, but you are seeing things from a different point of view because of the Uranus. You can now see where your abundance is going. It's almost the more chaotic and the more overwhelming it's becoming within your mind, you are, and your emotions, the more you're seeing the inspiration digging out of you. That's amazing. That means I just, you know, Spirit is really with you right now, and it's really taking the front seat. And it's allowing itself to be in your driver's seat. As much chaos and overwhelming that you have on this board, you would think that you would be taking the back seat. But you're not. You're not in the trunk. You're not in the back seat. You're not sitting on the roof. You are definitely in the driver's seat, and you are looking at it from a different perspective with the Queen of Cups. You're saying, fine, if this is not going to work, then fine. Sudden change. This is also a sudden change. The sudden change of, oh my God, I have to go. Ten of Swords, not allowing the King of Cups to give, I'm just going to say the Pisces, not allowing the Pisces, the water sign, to give you Ten of Swords. Like I said, you're taking out, you're separating yourself from the Three of Swords. You're not allowing this. Look at this. This is the chaos around it. So if you see it this way, it's like this is what's overwhelming you. And you're telling yourself, no, you're not giving me Three of Swords. No, you're not giving me Ten of Swords. It's trying its hardest. But instead you've turned it all around because of the Queen of Cups to dig deep within your cup and see the inspiration and what's really going on around you. It's almost like you can see it. It's like, I see it happening. I see what's going on, and it ain't happening to me. And for a lot of you, you're like, oh no, not again. right? Because that's the seriousness. Like maybe I've dealt with this before and I'm not doing it again. Maybe a karmic lesson that was never completely learned, or it was one that was learned and you're being retested again. It's almost like Spirit's like, you know what? For some of you, you knew this was a karmic test. You knew you got out of this. And then they're like, did you really learn? Did you really learn from this? And you're going, yeah, I did. I did. I'm going to pass this test and then I'll never have it again. And I really feel that. Yeah, you're ignoring it, right? You're ignoring those 3 of Swords. You're ignoring that. You're saying, I'm taking the sudden change. Oh, heck yeah, you are, with the world coming out. I'm ignoring your 3 of Swords. I'm ignoring your 10 of Swords and your chaos, because I am digging deep and getting out of this chapter forever. Test learned. Whoa. Okay. So going straight to the mid-month. You have the 5 of Cups. You're still not 100% happy about that, because you have to remember that you still have 2 of Cups behind you. So yes, it's still going to take somewhat of a play on you. So as strong as you are in the beginning of the month, you're going to kind of have a little bit of worries. The 5 of Cups. Page of Wands. It feels like you want somebody else to come travel towards you. You wanted someone to support you, and it looks like it could be a fire sign. Maybe it was a mom, a dad, someone, a friend that you thought was coming to help you out, maybe with the Tower, or they told you that they were coming to support you throughout this mess, or just come see you, period. And you feel like they're not traveling towards you, and they're not going to come and see you the way it's looking. And you want that support from them. And maybe it's just because they make you happy, but it's not happening. Okay. So it might make you, could put you into kind of lazy mode, knowing that this person is not coming towards you. Okay. So it could put you kind of in a lazy Taurus mode, to where you're kind of just, you know, walking back and forth, not really doing anything, sitting on the couch, eating your chips, watching, you know, Netflix, and not really wanting to move because of the 5 of Cups. And it's kind of, it's the disappointment of, you know, I just went through all of this. You said you were going to come over here to support me, and you're not coming. And you know, I'm waiting for this message. What are you doing? It definitely could be a fire sign, guys. I got 2 fire signs now. It could be Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo coming to support you. And you're very upset with this person deep within yourself, because they said they were going to be here and they're not here. The message that they gave was, I will be there to help you do whatever. And the spiritual journey and the longing journey and the academics in your 9th house, you're now fighting against it. You're no longer going with the 9th house. They've got you in kind of this lazy mode, and you're not really feeling it like you did in the beginning of the month. So now you're going against your sudden change, your enlightenment, your awakening. Why are you fighting it? 5 of Wands. Clarify on the 5 of Wands, please. Why are you fighting? And not only that, it kind of feels like you might even be fighting with the King of Wands, which does not help you in your 9th house. Because it's not going to help with your awakening and your sudden change. It's keeping you away from it. Okay. Yeah, you're stealing it away from yourself. You also feel like this person told you that they were going to be here, and they're, like I said, they're not going to be here with the 7 of Swords. Kind of feels like they may have stolen your happiness. So you're kind of just escaping And it could just be a temporary escape from this enlightenment. You're kind of running away from it at this time, only because you are in a different mindset. Like I said, you're kind of in the lazy mode. Taurian lazy mode is what I'm going to call it. That's when we just want to put our feet up, relax. I don't want to talk about anything. I don't want to, you know, I was waiting for you and you have me sad with the 5 of Cups. And it kind of feels also like the King of Wands has other responsibilities that they have to deal with, and they cannot come at this time. So whatever fire sign you're dealing with, it cannot come to your aid at this time, even though it's telling you that it's out, they told you they were going to be here. So at the end of the month, you have the 7 of Wands, the Chariot upside down, and the Hermit. You're very cold. You're very cold. The Chariot upside down is you're not moving towards, could be dealing with a Virgo. This Cups up here could be a Virgo, but we do have the Chariot again. Here we go, when somebody could be dealing with Cancer. So we still have so much water up here. There is no movement forward, and you're still kind of hiding out from the 9th house. So all the enlightenment and all the sudden change that you went through from the beginning of the month is now sliding back. It was like you did learn the lesson, and you pretty much told the universe, I did learn my lesson about the water sign. But all of a sudden, it's like you took this karmic test, you told the universe you could do it, and then everything else goes haywire. It's almost like maybe you forgot. Maybe you got busy and then you forgot that you were on an enlightenment, an awakening, and a journey. I'm just saying, you know, life gets hectic. You know, did you learn in the beginning of the month and then all of this other support and stuff came down, and then once all of that went crazy, you forgot where you're supposed to be going? Because now, 7 of Wands, you're not taking the challenge anymore. So the sudden change in Uranus is not taking the challenge, not doing the emotional enlightenment and awakening. Just because you did it up here doesn't mean you were done. It just means that you were being tested for one area so that you could continue to grow. And it just feels like my challenge is over. I'm not moving forward with that. I'm still feeling kind of lazed and kicked back with the Chariot over here, not moving anywhere. And I'm still cold shouldering Mr. Cups over here, and probably Mr. Wands as well. So I'm kind of in cold shoulder mode, and I'm not moving anywhere, and I'm not looking deep down inside of nothing. Just totally, yeah, I'm not offering anything or taking any offerings. Wow. Okay, guys, look, 3 of Wands. I'm not looking for my ships to come in. Something has happened. You were so happy up here, and then this really messed you up. This really messed you up. Was this a new love that was supposed to come in? I'm not sure. However it is, it really messed with your emotions. Yeah, and you feel that this is not balanced and not justified, and the universe is telling you it's not balanced because you're supposed to be over here taking an enlightenment. So now it's like you have to do it all over again, you guys. Your growth, you'll have to do it all over. Not feeling justified with this person, not feeling justified with anybody at the end of the month. So let's see what Spirit wants you to do. Hold on, guys. I found my hair. Oh, I hate that. I hate hair. Okay. So let's see what Spirit wants you to do really quick. Spirit in the Uranus area wants you to communicate. It wants you to open up. It wants you to perceive things and have better communication with yourself and start logically thinking about what is going on. Having better communication within yourself and with Spirit. And with those around you, right? So just better communication in itself. It wants you to lick your wounds and be determined to keep going in the Taurus area. Do not allow yourself to, you know, just kind of kick your feet up and forget about what that you're supposed to be doing this month. Okay, have the realizations that you're kind of thieving your own and deceiving yourself by just letting it go. right? Give to yourself, and remember that this is the time of year to give. So by giving to others, it could help you balance yourself out, and giving to yourself is also going to balance yourself out because you have imbalanced yourself. So go ahead and start praising yourself and getting back into the happiness that you need to be by just giving yourself some time and giving back to yourself. Start working on your desires and your wishes, and start looking at the healing that you might need, obviously, to get past this. Also, major arcana coming out is trying to tell you right here, right? This is like the one. Don't forget where your journey is. Don't forget where your ninth house is. Don't forget what the whole purpose was. Remember your purpose. Remember your hopes and dreams and your goals. Because doing this over here is kind of losing the whole purpose of what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.